So this episode, I'm gonna start giving like some actionable things that some people can practice and like put into play if they're listening. So let's just say you wanted to start a store, right? You wanted to start a Shopify store and you wanted it to be successful without hiring somebody like me who costs, you know, double digits, thousands, right? So let's say you didn't want to pay me. You're like, I don't want to pay him. He's too expensive. I want to try to figure it out on my own. I'm gonna tell you what I would do if I was you. So what I would do if I was you, I would find somebody who already has a package based on a niche concept that you could take and you could just put your name on it and start it. Not a private label. Yeah, it's a private label, but I'm going to tell you the difference between like an Amazon private label and just private labeling in general than working for a Shopify ready brand behind that. Because if you do, let's say you private label some goggles, right? So you want to start a goggle business, but you don't know where to get the goggles. You can private label it, but you don't know how to ship it. You don't know where to get the products. You don't know how much the shipping is going to be. You don't know you already know what the designer look like. You don't have the product photos. You don't have the retracking set up. You don't have a website design. You don't have titles. You don't even know like the different kinds of goggles that you can offer. So now and you don't even have the experience of starting a goggle business. Why don't you go to somebody who starts goggle businesses on Shopify for people already? They already got the website design. They already got all the products. They already got the shipping process there. You just slap your logo on it and it's already, and they gonna set it up. But it's not through Amazon, right? Because if you do it through Amazon, now you have to rank in Amazon, right? You have to rank on Amazon. Like, so you're selling goggles, but you got to rank on Amazon. So you know how many fucking goggles are on Amazon. But if you do it through a Shopify, now you can add a brand name. So let's just say your name is Josh. So you want to start like Josh Goggles. Josh Goggle Goggles, right? So you're going to call the store Josh Goggle Goggles. Your name is Josh. So you're like, okay, now you can rank on Google for Josh Goggles, right? Because nobody has a store called Josh Goggles. But if you rank on Amazon for just goggles, you're going to be fucked. Because you're ranking for Amazon. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're going to come up on Amazon. Like, so even if they look for your shop, like, yeah, Amazon might pop up, but like, you're not going to really benefit off what Amazon is really giving you. So you might as well go outside of Amazon and just do it yourself. Plus, the person who went outside of Amazon and they already have a snowboard shop or a goggle shop outside of Amazon, that means they're highly fucking skilled at what they do because they built this for you to come right in and start your own business without even using Amazon. Like, you can start your own domain with your own hosting, with your own in the shipping setup. Like, let's just say, for instance, you have coffee, right? Or we just stick to goggles. So they do goggles. They already have the goggle shop set up. Your name is Josh, and they're going to put Josh Goggles on it. And then they're all set up already. You're like, oh yeah, these are the new Josh Goggles. And you come in the fucking Burger King wearing Josh Goggles, and somebody's like, oh yeah, where can I get them? And you're like, oh yeah, just go to joshgoggles.com. Then boom, it's already set up. You didn't have to redesign a photo. No, it's already set up. You just put Josh on it. You pay the guy $2,000 or $3,000 to set it up. Now you can run advertisements. You can hire a Facebook guy, and you can just rank Josh goggles. And you can be like, oh no. Now you can be like, oh, I want red. I want blue. I want to push the red ones on Instagram. I want to start an Instagram and do goggles, Josh goggles, Josh goggles, Josh goggles. Then I want to do a TikTok, just Josh goggles, Josh goggles, Josh goggles. You can buy all those fucking Josh goggles and just TikTok it, organic, and then boom, run Facebook, run TikTok ads. Boom, now Josh goggles is fucking blowing up. Boom, like, is it that simple? Yeah, it is, honestly. It's not, I mean, I made it sound simple, but it's not that simple, but it is that simple. Like, getting it started is halfway of the execution. Most people won't even do that. Most people won't even get that amount started. And if they do, they don't go brand. They don't go they don't go branded like that. And they don't already team with people who's already professional. That's what you can do. You team up with somebody who's already professional and you just add your branding to it. Boom, now you just do that over and over again with different brands. So now you learn how to build brands. So let's just say Josh Goggles make $400,000 a month. But okay, Josh Goggles is at $400,000. Now I want to start Josh ping pong tables. So now you just go to a guy who starts Shopify ping pong table shops. And then you just put Josh on it. And then you just do it again. And you can be like, oh, no, I want to do high. See, what the hard part is what comes after that and how you're going to sell it in your way. The mechanism is the hard part. The mechanism, I want to do a series on mechanisms. So the mechanism would be what separates you from the other stores. So now you have to do the research and separate yourself. See, that's hard when you don't understand the concept. Read Blue Ocean Strategy. Like, if someone has a problem with separating themselves from the competition, read Blue Ocean Strategy. Read that book, Blue Ocean Strategy. That's why I have one of my top 5 books, Blue Ocean Strategy. Read that shit. Like, you'll get it if you read that book. You really won't have a problem with mechanism too much. You know, pricing, color store, colorway. Establish dominance in one area and then just maneuver. Keep maneuvering in what you're dominant in. And then you'll just keep dominating in what you're maneuvering in. You just keep maneuvering to that dominance. You keep going blue and everybody going red. And it's going to be hard for them to go blue. The more you go blue, the harder it is for them to make your concept red. So the more you do different ping pong tables, different color ping pong tables, the harder it is for them to do different color ping pong tables. So they're going to just be like, oh, I'm just going to do green. So now that you have multicolored ping pong tables and they're sticking to green colorways and they call their ping pong table store Mean Green. So now you can't be them and they can't be you. So now you're both going blue, right? You're both in our own blue ocean. While everybody else they start a ping pong table shop and it's just regular tables. You know what I'm saying? So now you'll never compete with them. That's the red ocean because that's the original. So you went blue ocean while they're red ocean. So they're competing for regular ping pong tables with everybody in a lot of fish, but it's a lot of fishermen. But there's only one fisherman selling multicolored ping pong tables. And there's a lot of fish who want them. So he's on his own ocean. That's a blue ocean. But the red ocean is green ping pong tables, but it's just called ping pong tables, right? That's a good comparison, but it's kind of the bad thing is that all ping pong tables are green. So, but you still get the concept. You're still maneuvering to what's different. And the more you go, but if you go too different, right, you can step into a red ocean. So let's just say you switch to alien ping pong tables. And it's like, no, we didn't want. Now you got a store who sell alien ping pong tables. That's just what they sell. So that's their blue ocean. So they're going to do red alien, blue aliens, pink alien ping pong tables, green alien ping pong tables. When you could have just kept doing candy cane colorways, red and white colorways, blue and white colorway, blue and red ping pong table, blue net ping pong tables, rainbow ping. You see what I'm saying? You stuck to multicolored, but there's always a new color. So nobody can do you because you keep switching the colorways. And you can slap a logo like you're the Pong master, right? So if somebody tries to copy you, it's like, no, we're the Pong masters. We mastered this multicolor concept. So now you establish dominance with a brand name and a brand focus or a brand concept, I would say. And you just keep shifting blue. Maybe if somebody copies you, you'd be like, oh, everything in our shop is 1,000. And then you keep going blue, right? That's why McDonald's is McDonald's and Burger King is Burger King. McDonald's is yellow and red, and Burger King is blue and green and red and white, and because that way there's no interference. Even if they're the same company, there's no interference, even though they sell the same product. So they have a Whopper and they have a Big Mac, so you can't duplicate it. So even if they drop a Big Mac, it's like, oh, you're not Burger King. It's Burger King. I don't want a Big Mac. See? So there's interference because of brand dominance. And you can create that same effect in a small company. Just because the company is small and new and it's just you, like I'm not Burger King, you're still selling something. Like the people who see the shop, they don't fucking know. They don't know the owner. Like you don't know the owner of Burger King. You don't know the owner of, you know what I'm saying? These people don't know the owner of what they're buying from. They're just buying. They just see these concepts. They see the blue ocean in it. They see the blue ocean of Walmart. They're like, oh, it's cheap, so I'm going to go to Walmart. I'm not going to go to Gucci to buy a shirt today. They don't care who the owner is. They just understand that concept. It's the same thing when you create a store, when you create your own store. It's the same concept. I forgot the title of this video. I'm trying to stay on topic. But I was just talking about, so basically I'm talking about what I would do if I was starting a store from scratch. Yeah, I would go with somebody who know how to make stores already. And say, hey, and ask yourself, can I sell this? Like, with what I've done in my life already, how could I sell this? Right? Let's take the Josh Goggles scenario. Josh, who started Josh Goggles, he probably liked to snowboard. So he would wear like his goggles on the top of his head and like, man, this looks cool. And it's like, I want to start a goggle business. So boom, it's probably going to look more heartfelt. What he's doing is going to feel good to him. So it's going to come a little more natural. I'm going to extend this. I'm going to make a part 2 to this too. I'm going to talk about like the feeling, like how feeling can help you develop a good store. Like your feelings can help you.